This lesson is on 9-2 sample spaces. The vocabulary I'm going to talk about is fair game, tree diagram, and sample space. So a game in which players of equal skill have an equal chance of winning is called a fair game. A tree diagram or table is used to show all the possible outcomes, or sample space, in a probability experiment. So my first example is a watch comes in brown or black and in a small or large size. Find the number of color size combinations that are possible. So I'm going to underline my colors. So I either have brown or black, and then I'm going to underline my sizes, small or large. So then I'm going to count my colors and then count my sizes, and then I just have to multiply them together. So looks like I have two colors, and then I have two different sizes, small or large. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 2, which equals 4, or 4 different possible combinations. Again, I multiply my colors, then multiply my sizes, multiply the different combinations, and then you're going to be able to find your answer. So example 2 says that the chance of having either a boy or a girl is 50%. What is the probability of the Smiths having 2 girls? So I'm going to solve this using what I call a tree diagram. So I'm going to have outcomes for child 1. I'm going to have outcomes for child 2. And then I'm going to have my sample space. So for my first child, I can either have a boy or a girl. Then for my second child, if I have a boy the first time, so my second child obviously can either be a boy or a girl. And then if I have a girl the first time, again, my second choice or my second child can either be a boy or a girl. Now I can record my sample space. So I can either have a boy the first time and then a boy the second time. I'm just doing B for short. And I'm getting that from looking at here and then looking here and getting BB. And then my second sample space can either be a boy the first time and then a girl the second time. So I can say just BG. And then my next sample space, I can have a girl the first time and then a boy the second time. So I can say girl, boy. And then my last one can be girl the first time and then girl the second time. So then I'm going to create my probability or my fraction. So my denominator of my fraction is going to be the total number of possible outcomes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 possible outcomes. However, there's only one possible outcome of having just 2 girls. So it's 1 out of the 4 possible outcomes. So my probability is 1/4, or I can even say 25%. So that wraps up my lesson on sample spaces.